Hail damaged dozens of cars, and freezing rain flooded roads in 2 Turkish provinces. Hail the size of a walnut fell in the Turkish provinces of Kilis and Gaziantep. This is reported by the local edition of Yenikag. According to journalists, rain with hail, which appeared in the high areas of Gaziantep at night, negatively affected daily life. In the city center, car drivers struggled to move forward due to rainwater accumulated on the roads. Many moving and parked cars were damaged by the hail, but some tried to protect their cars from damage by covering them with tarps. In addition, heavy hail also fell in Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia. In a statement issued by the TAIF Civil Defense Authority, the public was urged to be cautious of flash floods that may occur due to the adverse weather conditions. Residents in the region have also been advised to stay indoors if possible. A 2-story apartment building in Alaska collapsed into raging waters due to a glacial dam break. The tragic moment was caught on video. It shows a house in the administrative center of Alaska, Juneau, is swept away by the Mendenhall River. The water reportedly destroyed at least 2 buildings, damaged others and eroded riverbanks over the weekend, but has thankfully started to recede recently. No injuries or fatalities have been reported. City officials said they are working to assess the damage. According to the publication, such floods occur when glaciers melt and pour huge amounts of water into nearby lakes. Scientists say such floods pose a risk to about 15 million people worldwide, more than half of them in India, Pakistan, Peru and China. The US National Weather Service says such floods are not uncommon, but this one was extreme. The erosion caused by the rapid flow of water was unprecedented, meteorologists say. Cities disappeared, hundreds of victims. Powerful tornadoes in the USA. The disaster left a 320-kilometer-long swath of destruction in only one state. The authorities called it an unprecedented cataclysm. In 6 US states recorded more than 50 tornadoes, which killed at least 100 people. The search for victims continues. US President Joe Biden declared an emergency and said that this series of tornadoes was one of the deadliest and most destructive in US history. Against a backdrop of climate change, such events are becoming the new normal. Since last Friday evening, the US states of Kentucky, Arkansas, Illinois, Missouri, Mississippi and Tennessee have been hit by powerful tornadoes. The US National Weather Service counted 53 whirlwinds. 100 people were killed, dozens more are missing. The city of Mayfield in western Kentucky was the hardest hit, where, among other things, a candle factory was destroyed, with 110 workers on the premises at the time. 40 of them have been found alive, the condition of the rest is still unknown. The volcano on the island of Palma has destroyed more than 160 houses. The lava flow is approaching the settlement of Totok, with a population of about 1,300 people. It is the last on the lava's path to the Atlantic Ocean. In the Canary Islands, lava flows from the erupting Cumbre Vieja volcano have destroyed at least 166 homes on the island of Palma. It is indicated that tonight on Palma were recorded 4 more earthquakes of small magnitude. Due to the appearance of a new lava flow, an evacuation was carried out in a neighborhood in the municipality of El Paso. As a result, the total number of people who had to leave their homes because of the eruption reached almost 6,000. The lava flow is approaching the settlement of Totok, with a population of about 1,300 people. It is the last on the lava's path to the Atlantic Ocean. At the same time, its speed has slowed significantly. If on Monday the lava was moving at 700 meters per hour, now 300 meters per hour. Lava covered an area of more than 100 hectares. Recall, September 19 on the island of Palma volcanic eruption began. From the crater there is an active ejection of volcanic materials. For safety reasons, block traffic on a number of highways. All Canarian airports are still working in normal mode. The last volcanic eruption on Palma was recorded in 1971. In Kolomna, lightning struck people fleeing from a thunderstorm. The Russian capital region was hit by heavy downpours, causing roads to turn into rivers. In Kolomna, lightning almost hit people who were struggling to cross a flooded street. Cars went underwater, trees broke from the strong wind. In one of the residential buildings, water began to whip from the roof right in the entrance. The Ministry of Emergency Situations warned that such weather may last until Saturday afternoon. Earlier it was reported that the Russian capital experienced a tropical night. The minimum air temperature in most parts of Moscow on Friday night did not fall below 20 degrees Celsius. The number of victims of torrential rains in Beijing has risen to 11, 27 more people are missing. 127,000 local residents were evacuated from dangerous areas. On the streets of Beijing, a powerful stream washes away everything in its path. Even people. A real apocalypse. Fallen trees, destroyed buildings. Houses have not withstood the onslaught. Fujian province was the worst hit. The disaster damaged about 5,000 houses and some destroyed completely. Farmland was also damaged. According to rough estimates, the damage amounted to 3 billion yuan. Downpours flooded all the roads. Some were washed away to the ground. In Hebei province, a flood swept away half of a railroad bridge. No trains running, no airplanes flying. It's all because of Typhoon Dokshiri. It's the one that brought the rain. It's been raining for 5 days now. There's too much water and it's coming from everywhere. From air conditioners, sofas and under the roof. Like a key beats from under the mall tiles, and it's even dangerous to open the kitchen cabinet now. People are fleeing without a backward glance. Those who did not take shelter from the flooding have died. Water levels in 13 rivers in Beijing have reached critical levels. Utility workers are pumping out the water, but it's not helping. It fills the rivers again in seconds. Because of the incessant downpours, in 12 districts of the Chinese capital declared the highest red level of weather danger. Evacuation of people in the western part of the city is underway. Weather forecasters warned. Downpours will continue and there will be new problems. The Etna volcano erupted in Sicily. The height of the eruptive column was about 4.5 thousand meters above sea level. A new eruption of the volcano Etna occurred on the island of Sicily. According to the publication, the eruption occurred in the southeastern crater of the volcano. According to estimates of experts INGV, the height of the eruptive column was about 4.5 thousand meters above sea level. It is noted that the current phase of the eruption of Etna does not affect the work of the airport of the Sicilian city of Catania. Etna is under constant observation of specialists. As a rule, the activity of this volcano does not pose a danger to the population.